Welcome back to Kelly Tech. Alright, so I've been building a game room, and I'm trying to get as many retro systems. So I'm doing good. I'm chugging along. And now I'm at the PS2. I was just going to buy one because I just don't really know much about them. But I actually had a friend that just handed me a box of pieces. He says, here, put it together. And the DVD-ROM isn't working great. So it's like, I know how to fix that. So it's so easy. Like, a worst case scenario, you just change the lens, the laser. So this is what I got, guys. Yup. Gave me that. And he gave me the whole thing. It's here. Here is the bottom, I think. Yeah, that's the bottom. And that's the top of the CD-ROM. Expansion bay cover. This is for, yeah, you like remotes and maybe memory cards. Yep. And here's the top. And you know what? It doesn't really look bad, considering it's got some scuffs. Let's see, it's got both the feet here. Sticker looks good. Oh, it's cracked here. I thought I seen that, but still got the springs. We can still make this look really nice. So let's get all this clutter out of the way. Whoo-wee. So I don't want to take apart, you know? I want to put back together. But certain things you gotta take apart. And man, is this thing picky. I'd love to clean this fan. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing here. So bear with me. Pretty sure that's a yeah, that's a PH2 Phillips head 2, I think. So look at this, it's just flopping. Well, that's another thing. I actually bought a bag of screws. I figured I don't really have any money in it. I can buy some screws, right? Let's hope, guys. I remember having one of these like way back in the day. Is this the only screw I get? Oh, that's sad. I remember having one of these back in the day, though, and I mean, I used to take that thing apart, and whew, I knew how to, yeah, take it apart, put it back together like a, you know, like a rifle. Okay, there's another screw here. Let's see. Okay. 2 screws. Sometimes you can displace screws when you don't have them all. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, this is just going to come off. Oh, I think I see. Does it pull up? Get that fan out of there, huh? Yeah. Okay. So there's the on and off switch. Don't necessarily have to take that apart. Okay, here's access to the fan. That's great. Scary though. Oof. Mess up the lines on that and I will not be a happy camper. Now, my thing is, How do you get behind this? Because it does come up. Well, kind of. Oh. There's a lot of tabs on the side. Okay. Alright, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in just a moment. So there's no need to keep taking it apart. I am going to try to clean it out. So let's see, I have a pretty good brush in this set. Alright. So I'm trying to minimally take it apart, like I said. That's nice and easy. And then at the end, we're going to hit the outside, you know, real good. Alright, so this is a little big for a fan. I mean, it would work. But I actually like these paint brushes. They just, I don't know, they just do the job. Especially on these PC fans, these little guys. So we ain't got much cord to play with. So we gotta be gentle. Alright. And just spin them. Wow, this is caked. It's crazy how caked that is. Shoo. I might have to go over this with an alcohol pad afterward. I mean, if it messes up my brush here, then it's worth it. It looks like it's tearing it up pretty good. I hope I don't mess up the cord though. It'll really be the creak without a pedal, if you know what I mean. Okay. Getting somewhere. Mr. Clean box here. That's a little tall. But looks like it could do the job. Let's give it a shot. There we go. Much easier. Okay, so she's coming off. I'm actually trying not to put pressure. That's what's taking so long. Because you don't want to screw this fan up. I mean, they're not really that expensive. I think there's like a Noctua upgrade or something. There always is, right? Noctua just took over everything. I think that's, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Yeah, don't mind me. I will say some brand names wrong. Oh my gosh. I hardly ever get them right. Let's just put it that way. Because, I mean, the names of brands today are just nuts. I mean, Apple. That makes sense. You know what I mean? I didn't like that no more, though. Alright. So, we got it all right. Looking pretty good. I couldn't even know it's used by the time I'm done here. I'm exaggerating, of course, but not by too much. Looks like I can just get up in here real quick. And you can, do this with your PC fans too. I do this with my PC fans all the time. Just rejuvenate the PC fan. That's what kills your fan is dust. All your fans, dust is the murderer. Alright, that looks really good. Alright, so let's get out the big boy and get off the big stuff. Looking better by the second. Alright. Looks really good. Likey. Alright, first off, we need to be careful about this fan. But we gotta get this up in the air. Cause look at that mess. Jeez. Knocking every bit of this dust loose. This dust, it's pretty bad. I don't know if you can catch it on the camera, but it's kind of bad. It's nice to have different size brushes to do the job. So looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and layer on. You know what? Maybe we should just put this fan back together before something bad happens. Yeah. Alright, so let's get this fan back in here. Easier said than done. It is a tight squeeze. Little tiny nubs. There they go. There's little nubs that go in that hole and that hole to hold it in place. Let's see. Alright, so we got to use one of these very scarce screws here. There we go. Collection is getting thin. But I have quite a collection of screws. I should be able to find something to get this together just fine. Let's see. Oh. Alright, so we got her back together for the most part. Got the dust off of that fan. Heat sink. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. This thing is just falling apart. And what do we got? Clean the bay pretty good. Yeah, there's no dust in there really. But it looks like this could use a little cleany doodah. It's kind of amazing. The older technology, all they went through, all this stuff now is just everything's in your phone. Alright. Now I can't get that to stay in, so I am going to stick one on this side just to hold everything in place. Hold. No, not really. But we gotta hold the fan in, right guys? Alright. I feel like I missed something here at the back. I don't know what. Feels like I missed something. It's got the nub, so that has to be it. But the problem, what I'm like, why is it not? It must be through the main tall screws. That's got to be what it is. Let's check this one out. Yeah, that one doesn't go through. That one does in the corner. Yep, this one in the corner here. So this screw goes straight through, one of the large screws. And this screw also looks like it goes straight through. So right here, and right there, and right there. Yep, it's starting to come together, guys. Let's see if we can find any flaws. Guys see anything? Oh, I see something. Guys see the problem there? It's not bad, but this is pretty crooked. Needs to be put in correctly. Yeah, I think that's this. Alright. Okay, straighten up that cable. Let's make sure all these cables are put in. You know, we're having disc problems, he said. Let's see if it has the adjustment screws. Oh, it does. I can see them in there. You see them, guys? 1 and 2. Okay. So we're getting somewhere. Alright, so let's lift it up. Hopefully, you can see these 2 screws, well, adjustments right there. And the sad thing is I don't know which one's DVD and I don't know which one is for CD. I'm going to try out the 2.0, see what that does. Little bitty. Alright, so I know you guys couldn't see that, but I just gave them the smallest little 1/8 of a turn, you know, like that. Just barely, just a little bit. Each one of those. So, just puts a little more power out to the lens. Gives it a better chance at, you know, reading the disc. Alright. So things are going good. Even though it looks like a mess. Okay. So if I can get this thing back into place. Alright. I have to say, everybody loves PS2, or it's just, I didn't dislike PS2, but the hardware of PS2, what a weird little system, huh? It's just freaking odd. Alright, so we got her open. Everything's nice and clean. Let's see if we can't clean her up just a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and get this lens. And everybody uses a cotton swab, but it does not matter. Like an ear swab or a Q-tip. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just don't aggravate it too much. Alright, that's about overkill right there. And why not? We'll clean the wheel while we're at it. I hope this runs well. Now, there is an attachment that you can buy that goes on the back, and you can slide a full-size hard drive in there. Put that attachment on and play your games off your hard drive instead of your CD-ROM. So, in all honesty, I don't even need the CD-ROM. I would like it to work, but it doesn't matter. I'm not with the hard drive. You don't need it. So. No big deal if it doesn't work. Alright, so clean this up a little bit. He gave it to me piece by piece. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, that might be too big of a brush. What do we got here? Yeah. Alright, give it a little blow. Am I the only one that ends up blowing more dust off than the actual brush takes off? Alright, looks good. Let's see if we can't get it on our piece. Here's the bottom. Pretty dirty. They usually are, though. They take the beat down of the dust. Try to get all the dust in one area. I'm gonna wipe it down when I'm done. You don't want to kick up dust in the room. I'm just gonna dump this in my garbage can. Alright. Looking better. That's for sure. Okay, so it's a little scratched up, but I have seen a magic eraser do some just amazing things, so I'm not going to talk crap yet. Alright, so I think I'm just going to hit this with alcohol pad. See if we can't clean it up real quick and easy. Ooh, man, there's little sharp pieces everywhere. So she's coming clean. I mean, it ain't ready to hit the showroom floor, if you know what I mean, but it's looking good. Just wanted to kind of get the dust out of here, and that's what we've definitely done. Well, and put it back together. This thing was a mess. It's starting to look good now. Alright, inside looks great. Outside, that's another story, but inside looks great. That is what I'm talking about. Alcohol always does the trick, especially in them tight spots. Alright, get it back in there. A little scared. So let's see. Is that really it? Just fall in like that. Like I said, this is the oddest machine. Did you see how that just went together? It's just so weird. It looks like it's missing so many screws, and I really don't think it is. It could be. Alright, this can be a pain in the butt. There's a little flip switch that goes up and down, and you gotta get the cable in there correctly, of course. And you got to get it in the right direction too. That's easy to do. Okay, so it has to go in like this. Alright, that was a little harder than I thought it was going to be to get on there, but I just got it into place and pressed down on that latch and it snapped into place. That was actually kind of tough. Okay. So I think 2 more screwdrivers. Oh, I have to pull out my screw set. And this is the screw set that I bought. I paid I think it was $10. I was like, man, $10 for some screws? But they know. Oh yeah, it came with the pads too, which is sweet. So what did we get here? Ooh, even got some of these. It's exactly, I think that's what I need for right here. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna make it work. Yeah, I remember putting these together back in the day. With the same, it was a little bit different, but I had the hard drive mod. Put your games on the hard drive. I think the way it worked is you put the hard drive in and you just put your CD in and it downloaded the game to the hard drive. And you were good. It was on there permanently ready to play. Alright. So, man, we're really kicking butt. Okay. Everything looks nice. It's clean. We need to get that covered up. Alright, so let's get this out of the way. And get this cleaned up. Should be easy enough. It's pretty dusty. I'll give it some love. This is the part that I really need, you know, that needs the love. Because it doesn't work. Hopefully we can get it working. You'd be surprised adjusting on the laser. Sometimes it can make it worse, but if it's not working at all, it ain't gonna hurt to try, right? Because it ain't working. Alright, so no possibility for dust. Wasn't even that dirty. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember pulling these out. Yeah. I'm getting flashbacks, guys. Alright, let's put this on our beast. It is a beast of a machine, though, but there's 2 bars right here, and I'd like to clean them up, get everything off of them. And some people will totally disagree with me on this, but just put some petroleum jelly on here. Everybody wants to use that grease, and the petroleum jelly is actually, it's a little finer, so this can move a little faster. You know, the friction's a little less. So I think petroleum jelly is just fine. Alright, it looks like we got it all over the place. Looks like we got it, the bars cleaned up real nice. Looks real good. Now we need to lubricate them. And this is just a lid off of petroleum jelly. But this is what I'm going to use to grease these up. I'll just put a little bit on my tool here. And walk it down. You don't want to put it everywhere because then you just made a mess is all you did. So that amount I showed you is enough to do this one rail. Just that little bit. Something like maybe that. It doesn't take much. Spread it best you can. It going back and forth will spread it better than you can. So just put it where the machine can get to it. And we'll do one just a little bit on this side because we didn't get it. I really want this to go smoothly. Looks like we got it all covered. Beautiful. There's a little clump there. I should probably get out of there. There we go. Alright. So there we go. Takes a lot of supplies to get this sucker going. Okay. So, abracadabra, that looks great. Let's go ahead and put our top on. We've cleaned rather well, I might add. Go this way? Wait, no, it goes like that. I believe. Oh, okay. There is going to be two little bitty screws, looks like, right there. That they did not give me. I'm sure I'll find something in there, you know. I mean, there's probably one in there, right? But all it needs is the one screw, so it should be fine. As long as I can get that one in there. I need one, though. I hope this works. Oh, yeah, it looks like it's going. So hopefully it's not too long. Oh, ho, ho, got lucky. Yes, nice. There it is. Let me clean up this crap. Alright, so here we are. Looking really good. So far, I think I just missed one screw. That's it. Like everything else is in place. Yup. This looks a little crooked again. There we go. Nice. Looking good. Looking sharp. A little sad about that one screw. So we are almost done putting this thing back together, guys. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, real close. We got the, we got to clean the top and the expansion bay, and shoot, we're done. With the console. So, alright. Same deal. Give it a good rub. It's just the weirdest made machine, the way, I don't know, everything just seems so chintzy. Magic gate. I don't know where that came from. I don't remember it ever saying magic gate. That's funny. But it is, let's see, a 500001. Top doesn't look too shabby. It's got its feet. I don't know. I think we can make this look pretty good. We got this crack here, and that's pretty much our downfall. And you know, I had to hit it with a blow dryer and get it all hot to even bend it back to that kind of usability. But yeah, okay, so oh, still got some more on here. I was hoping it didn't have to come through here with a swab or something. But dust, I mean, it's so weird. It accumulates. Once it starts, it's fine until it starts, and once it starts, it's on. The longer you let it go, every day it gets worse. It's kind of like rust. Alright, so that looks pretty good on the inside. We're going to do a good outside wipe. Let's go ahead and get this expansion bay cleaned up. Hopefully I won't have to use it too long. Get my hard drive. Put my games on my hard drive. That sounds like cool. Yeah, this is nice to have. Just a cheap little paintbrush with a little 2-inch. You know, for them bigger areas that you don't want to sit and mess with a little tiny paintbrush all day. And it's cheap. Alright, so there we go. We're going to try to put this back together. Oh, hope it works. Alright. Oh, that slid on like it wanted to work. Did you see that? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Nice. It's coming together. Alright. So the smaller ones go around the outer. The deeper ones go around the inner. And the rubber feet go on the top. And the plastic feet go around the bottom. So let's do it. Still got to get my number 2 here. Okay, so around the bottom, let's give it a shot. I paid for this screw kit. I hope it knows what it's talking about. It bottomed out real nice. So it seems like it does now. Alright, that one did not catch. So I'm making a mistake here somehow or another. Stripped maybe? Because I know the long screw can't physically, it's too long. It'll just go right through it. So I know that's not it. Wait a minute. Got me confused now. There's only 2 of these? I thought, you know what? It might just be a different model. Boom. Oh no, look like. Oh, okay. So a couple of these boys goes up here. But which ones? Oh, I bet it's these 2. You can see the metal up top. Can almost guarantee. I told y'all I didn't really know what I was doing when I came up in here. Let's see, I don't know. I don't want to break now. Jesus. Well, short screw ain't gonna do it, right? It's either the long screw or that one. Alright, so we put a rubber footy there. Nice. Rubber footy. Nice. Oh, that's a way to tell. It just drops on in. Nice. Okay. This actually worked out really good. I mean, I did have to pay for these screws, which I probably could have went and got somewhere, but it was already a set, and I didn't have to search and dig and all that. So here I am. But $10 a happy because it looks great. I got all the little nubs too. The little feet. Alright, so we want to put our corners as rubber. I really thought that all 6 of these would be rubber, but they're not. Look at this. Oh, Yeah. I mean, it's beat up, but it's about to look nice in a minute. Look at that. I can't believe it's like one piece again. Look what we did. Look what we did. Look at that, guys. Does it work? Well, let's clean it up. Alright, I got my cup of water. And I got my magic eraser. I had a piece of a magic eraser and I can't find it. So I gotta open up a new one. I don't want to take that much water to the console. Well, let's give her a rub down. Just love how these things work. Absolutely phenomenal. Makes everything just look so good. Alrighty, you can definitely see that needs to be gotten in there a bit. So I don't want to waste my whole magic eraser, so I'm just going to use a toothbrush. Get in there. It's hiding in there. Okay. Got all that dust out of there. Looking good. Like I said, you got to be real careful. Don't over water this and get a bunch of water in your system. You can see right there. You see that? Water buildup. This right here is where the warranty sticker was. I don't know how hard that's going to be to get off, but let's try some alcohol. Oh yeah, it's coming off. Because you know them warranty stickers, man, they ain't no joke. They're supposed to stay. Okay, yeah, it's coming off though. Along with the plastic, it looks like. Jeez. Okay. It's kind of good. I can get in here anyways and get this all cleaned out good. All right. Looking good. See if we can dry her off a bit. Alright, see, is this flint? Alright, so we get the back and the top. Let's try the front. The front is the part you want to look good, am I right? I want to go in. Just go in and see what happens. Alright. Looking good. Okay, we're using some material from the eraser, but it looks great. Yeah, that looks really good. Alright. Who would have thought? You seen this thing? Whew. In pieces. What a weird build. Just can't get over. This thing is built so oddly. Just the shape, everything. They were like, let's make the weirdest thing we can. I don't know, the Wii kind of did that too, didn't they? Wii chucks or whatever. Nunchucks. These things were hilarious. Okay. This is looking good. Let's get the bottom. You'd be surprised what this eraser will do. It'll take these marks out sometimes, not always, depending on the plastic, but it'll take the marks out and everything. You'd definitely be surprised. Let's wipe it down. Looking good. I got the bottom. Just have to get top and the sides. Ooh, she's looking rough. Seen better days. Alright, let's flip it over. Dry as we can. Let's switch napkins here. Just leaving a lot of debris. And all we have left is, yeah, just the front top here. Oh, this too. I have Mr. Clean Magic Eraser sheets, which are really good for this job here. Alright, so I'm going to try, I don't think it'll work, but I'm going to get the corner wet. See if I can't just jam it in there. Oh, look at that. No tools needed. You know, it figures. Alright. Second hole. I don't know about this design. Could be improved upon. Pretty sure it was. Alright, it grabbed a bunch of my material. I think. Can I see any more dust? It's looking pretty good. I need to get that front though there. Let's see if I can't get that looking a little better. Alright. It absolutely helped. That is great. Wow. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I can see a lot of debris and just it looks funny, so I am going to give it a little bit more love because apparently it needs it. So surprised how good she's looking. Came together really nice. Alright. We gotta make sure we didn't leave watermarks. Alright. Alright guys, so look what we got. I mean, we started out with a pile of parts. I mean, does it work? I don't know. Hopefully. And I'm a flat layer. I don't, so I'm sure you guys know all this, right? There we go. There we go. Now, there's our PlayStation. So there it is, guys. There's the PlayStation 2. Okay, so I have a $10 in this so far. And, the work that you watched me do. Then, I bought this for $5. It's called a retrofit. So, yep. So that's $15 I got into it. Then, I just, off of a previous video, I made this. As you can see, yeah, I just took a soldering iron, melted in there, and a little whittle, and it fits right in there. So this is the actual power wire I'm going to use. It's thicker than the one that actually comes with it. So there's the power cable. If I absolutely need to, make it look perfect, I can try that in the future. Let me see if I can get this scuff out. It is kind of a miracle worker, this little sucker. But this is a job for alcohol, I believe. Sometimes alcohol is just amazing. Keep saying no pun intended. Alright, it's there. Alright, so we gotta get down here. All down. Sorry. Need to do this on the camera so you guys can see, right? But you gotta get up under there and get all that. You wanna get up in there. Keep that clean. Don't want no debris in there. No debris. Alright, it's looking pretty good. It's not brand new, but it is looking pretty good. It's got a dull look to it. Let's see. Wipe her down. Alright, it looks like we got a little bit, just a little bit on the bottom. Take care of. Okay. That is definitely it. Got to get all this fuzz off of it from all this paper product, but it is looking good. I mean, it does have a scratch, but hey, it's just a scratch. It looks great. I'm very happy. I got these for free. Now, this has a little hole in the rubber. There's about 100 different ways you can fix it. I can either change cords, if that's even possible. I'm not sure if you can do that on the PlayStation, or fill it up with super glue. All right, let's get it done. I think we should clean the cord first. It's real simple if you do it this way. Just give it a good tug. Right there, of course. And you pull it through, of course. A couple times. And this is caused from letting it get, kinked up so bad. You can just see where this, from here to here, has just been kinked like crazy. So I sure hope that I can change another neck there. Not bad, though. Nothing to even really worry about. But you can see the scum that was on there. Let's go ahead and clean the ends off. It's even scuffed on the on the cable controller. I mean, man, they were really rough on this. It's all right. We're going to make her shine. Doesn't look great in there, I have to admit. Those contacts don't look great. Okay. Not much we can do about that. I don't have contact cleaner. Let me clean this mess up real quick. Alright, so you can't switch the cords on here. I mean, without soldering. And I just don't feel like doing that. So this is going to be a fine one for me. So what we're going to do is there's only one really bad spot that's even worth worrying about right here. And that is we're going to super glue that, let it dry, and then hit it with a black marker. Make our own rubber, just to keep it from ripping further. I think I could use, use this. Let me go grab some glue. Alright, I've been waiting to open one of these puppies. I've had them forever. A little single use. It's perfect for this job. Go ahead and break the seal. And remember, you don't want to get this stuff on your fingers. Alright, so I got a bubble of super glue on here. I'm going to get one more just big old bubble. There we go. It's going to fall, so I'm going to have to chase it. Okay, so if you put like baking powder on the super glue, it does some kind of chemical reaction, and so I got a little bit of baking powder here. And what it does is, I guess it makes it harder than normal, and it dries extremely fast, because this can take, up to 24 hours. So I'm just going to hit it with the baking powder here. Get a little bit more. And you don't have to wait long either, once it's on there. Well, I'm just making a mess. Yeah, I'm going overkill with it. So, I used way too much, but let's see what happens. Still made a putty. So, I've made a good little mess. But hopefully, because that was ridiculous. I was actually a couple hours on waiting for that to dry, and I'm just like, goodness, is this ever going to be over with? Should have done it by now. It still seems to be a bit soft, honestly. So, it has created a nice little bond. It's actually beautiful. It's exactly what I was looking for. I was kind of scared it wasn't going to work, but there it goes. I don't want to take all day trying to do this. Clean off this baking powder here. Good stuff. So, let's make sure she's cleaned off here. And then here's the main trick, guys. The main trick. You gotta have a big fat black Sharpie, you know. Yeah, baby. That's right. This is from the 80s. This might be as old as this controller. Alright, well, we're gonna hit it up. We're gonna paint it. Make it pretty. You're gonna be surprised. Just keeps from ripping, keeps it from getting any worse. If anything, it makes it stronger. It looks pretty good to me. I'll give it a couple more. All right, what do you think? I think we got gold. All right. All right, and this is the handiwork. See, can you get in there to even see this? There we go. Yep, so you can tell work has been done. But I mean, barely. It's actually really nice. This came out really good. I think it's already dried. Yep. Let me see. Am I getting any black on me? Oh, I'm good. It is good. Good deal. Repair. PS2 controller complete. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. Very nice. Bottom scratched out a little bit. That's about it. So, real nice. Very happy. That's just nuts that I got that back together. And then I have the RCA. $5. It's just crazy. So far, I think I have 20 bucks into this. And we got the homemade cord that I made with the soldering iron. A little bit of ingenuity. So that's the power cord. here we go. Our new friend that we've been working on quite hard. Scrubbed down real good and repaired the cord right here. I don't know if you can see that. But that was a pretty bad hole. Yeah, that was a pretty bad hole in the wire. And it's pliable and everything. It worked great. Worked great. Best thing I could have done for the situation. That's for sure. So there she is. She's a beaut. $20 so far. I'm not done yet. I gotta buy the adapter for the back. That's for another video. Like I said, it doesn't matter if the ROM works, but I'm still gonna check it out. So let's go hook this thing up and see what she does. Alright, back at the TV now. And there she is in all her glory. So let's test her out. Alright. So we're gonna do just a run on what it can and cannot do. So right now I have for PlayStation, this is for PlayStation 1. This is Final Fantasy 7. It's one of the most popular ones, honestly. Now, if this thing does anything, oh look, oh goodness, it's picking up. That's pretty awesome. So the PlayStation 1 games work, I think. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna play. Oh, that's great. So, well, at the very least, I have a PlayStation 1. I have RTX Red Rock for PlayStation 2. We're going to pop that in and see if we can get it to read it. It's disc read error. So that's what we got, guys. So overall, $20. I'm really happy. It looks really nice. It plays fine, you can tell. It's just the ROM is wore out on the DVD section. So I'm going to be playing off the hard drive, and I have to spend another $20 for a part. And I have to have a hard drive, which I already have. I have one on hand, so I don't have to buy it, so that's good. So when I get my $20 part that hooks up the hard drive, I will make a video on how to do that also. And very lucky that I didn't have to change the CMOS battery. That was cool. Almost always have to do that. Well, guys, thanks for coming on this journey. I hope you had a good time. I hope you learned something. If you did, like and subscribe. And as always, have a tech day.